Welcome back, my dear friends. Prepare to embrace the madness once more as Nosferatu Bob enters the sewers, the Nosferatu warrens. And there he is. Isn't he charming? Such a lovely individual, who is suffering some rather severe aggravated damage. That's not wonderful. But what the hell, we will manage. Come on. Clock 19 and a dead body. What says this clipboard, I wonder? No, that's Hatter's screenplay. Humanity versus the Vampire Lords. Well. Clipboard. This looks like the clipboard of an employee of the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, spring 2004. I figure that's the dude whose corpse I'm standing over right now. Monday, 24th. Initial investigations into the reports of the strange sightings in the LA sewers started today. Entered Quadrant 13 and will move into both 14 and 15 later on in the afternoon. Quadrant 13 seems normal. Tuesday, 25th. Quadrant 13 checked out, but heard unidentified noises at various points in both Quadrants 14 and 15. Called into dispatch to confirm that no other inspectors were working in the area. There were none. Coordinates noted. Investigation into 16 tomorrow. Wednesday, 26th. Strange noises. Undoubtedly some sort of animal. Heard again in Quadrant 16. I saw what may have been the animal at the intersection of corridors 63A and 64B, but could find nothing upon further investigation. There were strange prints in the mud on the edge of the corridor, almost hand-like, although it was difficult to make them out in the darkness. Thursday, 27th. More prints found in corridor 73D. They disappeared into what looked like an entrance into an older part of the sewers. Called dispatch to see if they had blueprints of the older sewer section, but they didn't. Requested advice on how to proceed, and dispatch told me to continue with caution tomorrow. Friday, 28th, 8 a.m. Began investigation of the older part of the sewers this morning. Saw again what I believe to be an animal, although I don't know exactly how to classify it. The skin seems bare, almost reptilian. I can hear it constantly, almost as if it is following me, although the echoes down here make it impossible to gauge distance. Friday the 28th, 9:15 a.m. Can't seem to raise dispatch on the radio, so unable to check in. There is a smell that has become more and more pronounced as I travel further into the old sewers. Undoubtedly the carcass of an animal washed down here in the last big rain. Investigations continue. 11:31 a.m. 28th, Friday. Found the source of the smell, and it looks to be human remains. Immediately called dispatch, but was unable to reach them. The body seems to be that of a transient, but there are tears, massive tears in the flesh that indicate an animal may have recently fed upon the corpse. I've noted the coordinates of the body, and am returning immediately to report my findings. 1:22 p.m. I've become temporarily lost in the old tunnels, and repeated attempts to reach dispatch have ended in failure. The animal sounds I heard before have begun to approach again, and I fear that I may be being hunted. As a precaution, I've unholstered my weapon. 5:30 p.m. Undoubtedly lost. I may have travelled deeper into the old sewers. Something is following me, I know it. Can't reach dispatch. Battery's running out in my flashlight. God help me. Saw creature. Some sort of monstrosity. Teeth and blood. Can't get out. No more light. Can't reach anyone. Please, oh God, what is the... The writing trails off, spattered with what looks to be blood. Always just reminds me of the Castle Arg. Maybe he died while carving it. In this instance, maybe he did. The sewers. This sewer in particular, such a fun, happy location that I thoroughly enjoy spending all of my free time in. Which is perhaps why it's taken a little while to get this episode done. A little while, of course, a couple of days in this case. So, I can hear one snuffling about. Ooh, crossbow bolts. And ammunition. Well, crossbow bolts are ammunition. Crossbow bolts and bullets, then, to be more accurate. Item gained. Ledger. What is this ledger? This looks to be the weekly log of the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, 1972. 3rd of the 3rd, 72. Reports concerning the recent hauntings in the sewer system have prompted the mayor to request a weekly log of all operations in the lowest sewer sections, 453 to 500. Log begins today. Nothing to note, although I will say that I find the stories to be unsubstantiated and ridiculous. 10th of the 3rd, 72. Both investigative teams this week reported nothing of note, although one individual, who may be apt to nip at the flask more often than not, noted that he heard what he could only describe as whispers in one of his sweeps along section 476. Undoubtedly, these were the product of an overactive and thoroughly soused imagination. 17th of March, 72. Nothing to report. Operations normal. March 24th, 72. Things have been hectic with the recent rash of sightings in sections 498 and 499. Although mostly described as shadowy figures, the reports come from men whose word I trust. Discounting the usual stories about underground societies of displaced vagrants and rabid blind pets, I am at a loss to explain these observations. I will join the teams tomorrow to see for myself what is going on down there. 1st of April. I have travelled with a team down into the sections in question, and I must admit that I saw and heard things that I could not explain. More than once I heard the same whispers as described before, and I chased what I thought to be a figure down a corridor, only to turn the corner and find myself facing a brick wall. What appeared to be an older section of the sewers that had been sealed up. There was no one in sight, although I could have sworn I heard laughter echoing in the darkness around me. I'll be forced to report my findings to the mayor himself on Friday. 8th of April. The mayor has sworn us all to silence concerning these new sightings, but has promised us an answer concerning a course of action within the week. Inquiries about previous LADWP records and reports have met with strange resistance. It seems they've been sealed off for official reasons. Something is amiss down here. 15th of April, 72. We received word from the mayor today that sections 475 to 500, which is, 475 to 500, will be sealed off permanently, and that no further inquiry into the matter will be tolerated. I have a few connections at the front office, and it seems that something like this has happened before. It's something that the City Council doesn't want to become public. My contact said he couldn't say any more, and that if I said anything to anyone, he would deny any knowledge whatsoever. 22nd of April, 72. The sewer section's closed tomorrow, and the city engineers have bricked up the corridors that led to them. This office falls within Section 482, so it will be closed as well, as no one has requested the ledgers or materials and records concerning this will be left down here to rot with the ghosts. Sorry about this, but as no official eyes will ever see this, I figure I could wax dramatic on this last day. Log closed. Alrighty. Okay. This is interesting. I'm guessing that we have to continue going back this way, because that is where things lie. That map is useless, I believe. Yes, yes, yes. Come on, come on. Come and be brutalized by someone much more powerful than you. More down this way, are there? Certainly sounds like it. That's a yes. You know, with a Nosferatu that's halfway decent at brawl, these things are actually just fun. You just wade through them and they just die, and it's really easy. Well, that one I can't reach from where I am. Hee, jumping for joy. Not sure what joy has to do with it, but I'm jumping for her. This seems very pointless. Why did I go there? I feel like I need to check out just how pointless this hole is as well. So there might be a hole that is less pointless. I prefer minimally pointless holes. Aha! Is there a point to this hole? Hello? Do you have a point? Or do you just have a light? I think it just has a light, but no point. Alrighty, come on. I see you there. You don't see me, though. Now you do. Splat. Lots of splat. This is the really useful thing about being a vampire, though. You don't need to breathe. No need to breathe means, of course, no need to worry about spending too much time underwater. Oh. Okay, so one of those stupid things is now in the, in the wet, shall we say. And quite frankly, it can stay there. Huh. Yes, I see you, you piece of barnacle. And you as well. Okay. Now, this is a thing that took me far too long to work out how to do the first time I played this. It's really quite simple, as you can see. But yeah, far too long. I'm not sure which one of these down holes it is, but it's one of these down holes. After I deal with these little bastards. Oh. Little bastards in the down hole. Let's hope it's not that down hole. I don't actually think it is. You. There we go. Bastards. Now we're in the old section. And there's still little bastards over there doing their little bastard bit. And oh look, walkway goes and dies. Okay, this is gonna be awkward and irritating. But we're alive! Unlike these little bastards, who are not. Ooh, let's try electrical, shall we? Bit of hacking. Okay, it's hacking that I can't even engage in, it would seem. Right, I can at least access the pump. And they are now off. Huzzah! That is useful. Door. Ah. That shut the electricity off. Always useful. Don't need to breathe, but massive amounts of current coursing through your body is going to cause death. Alright, well that's the wrong one. Let's try this hole. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, I think I know what needs to be done. I'm not a fan. It's just the whole semi-underwatery bit of this whole section. It's irritating. It's far from the worst underwater section I've ever seen or dealt with in a game, but still. Other clans have things like celerity, so that they don't have to worry about the flowback of the current. That's the right word. Don't have to worry about the current of water pushing you backwards there. If you're moving fast enough, it's not a problem. However, Nosferatu, no celerity, just the ability to hide. And spectral wolf bastards like him, apparently. Although it seems to have done precisely bog all. Die, you big bastard, you. Alrighty. Now we are definitely in the older section of sewer. Little bastard to kill down here. More little bastards. Come on. And a big bastard. Don't care how large you are, bastard, you will die. Okay, now. Sewer manhunt. Search continues for Whitman, Price, and Haddad. There they are, Whitman, Price, and Haddad, basking under the Maui sun. Let me know if you know that reference. Now. No. 1957. Here we go. This looks to be the weekly log of Douglas Streets, foreman of the Los Angeles Department of Water and Power, 1957. That would be July 9th, 57. These damn American dates are confusing me! The disappearance of sewermen Whitman, Price, and Haddad has launched an attack in the papers on the department. It has fallen to me to try and ascertain their fate. I will do so to the best of my ability. 10th of July, 57. Forays into the uncharted regions of the sewers have been fruitless, as of yet. City Hall has been unable to produce blueprints of these sections, and so we continue forth blindly, which is why they're uncharted. 11th of July, 57. I've been witness to many strange and inexplicable sounds and events in what can only be the very oldest sections of Los Angeles sewers. I found a rusted plaque that read LADWP 1902. The events I can only describe as otherworldly, both in sound and texture, as well as in the feeling it gave upon my skin. A coldness, shadows and whispers. I have no explanation for these, except perhaps the creations of my own overtaxed mind. We will continue tomorrow. 12th of July, 57. Still no sign of the missing men, but the fear grows in my mind that something truly evil resides in the lowest section of these sewers. Though I wish not to tell some Lovecraftian tale, I can say only what lies in my heart. I wish no longer to travel down these dark corridors, and my opinion is that those poor fat men fell victim to some old and ancient evil that resides there. Yeah, his name's Gary. I will tell the mayor what I have seen, and pray that he does not take me for a madman. The mayor has listened to my report on the 15th, this is, of July, 57. The mayor has listened to my report with the utmost earnestness, and has decided most wisely to brick up the lowest sections of the sewers in which I witnessed those frightening phantasmal events. The public We'll be told that Whitman, Price, and Haddad were lost to these sections because they were old and unsafe, and therefore he will justify his closing of them through the unfortunate vehicle of their unexplained deaths. So be it. I pray their souls find safe haven in some lighter refuge of the afterlife. I, myself, have resigned from the department. I no longer have the wish to delve into the dark places of the earth. I leave this ledger here, unseen and bricked away from human eyes, so that perhaps the memory of these things will disappear as well. Sincerely, Douglas Streets, Foreman, LADWP. Well, that did my throat in a bit. Rick's Auto Parts, March 1957. Yes. Anyway. Whatever became of Whitman, Price, and Haddad? I think I need a rodent or three. Ratties! Oh, ratties, that's not a ratty. That's a little bastard. I can't eat little bastards. I know I have ample blood supplies upon my person, but I don't want to indulge in any of them either. Oh, double little bastardry. They really are horrible things to look at, but actually killing them is relatively easy. What's through here then? Fortunately, that only looks like sunlight and isn't actually sunlight. Oh dear. Would have been really nice to have found some blood before this. Because these things are really horrible. Although, apparently, about to die. Let's use up some odious chalice. And still be nearly about to die. Jesus! The hell is... This thing is just horrible. I'll use my one blue blood pack. No! Don't be throwing corpses at me! It's just rude and uncalled for. Yeah, so the Simichi clan are well known for creating horrible things like the little bastards, big bastards, and that huge horror that just attacked. It's a thing that they do with their flesh crafting ability. And, yeah, I don't like them. Is there any point in coming up here at all? You know, don't know that there was. Maybe it's just a place you can go to avoid the horrible thing. Who knows? It matters not, however. And now... we are here. Wherever here may be. Here is a long way down. Ow. Gravity is a thing. Must remember. Gravity is a thing. Shit! Well, that was awkward. Oh shit. Fun times. That was interesting. It looked like I managed a double jump of some kind there. Oh dear. Yeah, I knew that was going to be death. Okay. Made it past the fan blades, so there's that. Oh, this is starting to get silly. It's not like there's anywhere else I can go. Damn it, this is just getting ridiculous. And I hear ratties down there as well. That's the worst thing. I see them! Ratties! Sweet, nourishing ratties. Let's try and drop through. Well, that didn't work. I bet if I do manage to drop through, I'll just do enough damage to myself falling that Kaputski happens again anyway. Let's see. Oh, there's that. Ha! Okay. Clearly what I need is just some more health. Which... Give me a blood pack. Ah, that works. I'm here now. Damn ratties aren't meant to run away. I'm Nosferatu. That's the whole point. It's the only upside you get is rats don't run away and they're worth more blood. Yes, I see you, ultra big bastard, don't worry. Didn't seem all that bothered by my presence. How about up here? Is there anything? Anything at all? I bet there is. Ah, look, it's another big bastard. Big bastard. I know. Drinking blood packs like that in the middle of combat is kinda cheaty. You should be using blood heal. But you know what? I don't care. Whatever gets them dead, and me not. Really. Them dead. Me not dead. And that's how the world works. Hello, going to kill you next. shit. Yeah, those things hit harder than they need to. Come back here and get what's coming to you. There you go. Thank you. Now you can be dead and I can be fed and... Fred can be read? I don't know. I don't know. Let's try and up this way. Well, that... That there is a Bruja that had bloody celerity. What? Humanity gained? Oh, I didn't want to gain humanity. I'm gonna have to lose that now. Just helping out a fellow clan member, though. Who had celerity, I might add. Very obviously had celerity. Alright, now where the hell am I going? Okay, nowhere up here. That was purely just to get the card. Fair enough. Now let's try the sticking to the left thing until it doesn't work, which it already hasn't. Although I'm sure that's just going to take us over places we've been, but it'll also eventually, hopefully, take us to places that we haven't been as well. Yes, this is just... This is all just stuff we've seen and been to, but if we don't check it out, we're going to have to check it out later. Unless... Yeah. Still, so better to be safe than sorry is my point. Even if it is taking longer. Which it absolutely is. Because these things will always take longer if you're being certain. Certainty is never a swift job. But it does result in extra rodents, so, you know, bonus rats. Can't complain about bonus rats. And we're still veering to the left because that's the way this whole thing works. hear creaking doors. And other horrible noises. Oh, look! It's a huge, horrendous horror thing. Look, do you mind? I'm just trying to bloody find the rest of my clan here. And beat you to death. Come on, let me just beat you to death, will you? Rude. Just rude. Trying to heal here. I reckon I've died more to this, well, more in this episode than I have in all of the previous ones combined. Well, maybe not quite, but... Bastard hole. That's what that is. It is a bastard hole. And this is Ratcon. It would seem. Come on. There we go. Four ratties. That'll do. That'll do nicely. Just feels like it's running away from me, and I'm not sure that that's the case, but still. There we go. Dead. Alrighty. Here we are then. A fatal error has occurred. You should be panicking now. 31st of September 2004. I'm sure that's a date. Your system will now explode. Except there was never the 31st of September, that's 30. It is now safe to go to your happy place. Press the any key to help others learn to read. Press Control, Control, Control to donate money to me. You know the computers will soon take over. Why fight it? Press the any key to continue. Or don't and just fling yourself into the hole. Oh no! Flung into the hole! Such a peaceful place. That can only be the Nosferatu Warrens at last. Now. That is not as pleasant as it looks. Someone got the Lucky Stars old sign. And someone is not cleaning up after themselves. Who's leaving corpses? Or charred skeletons lying about the place? I'm actually going to go back. There was another way that may have been good to go. If you don't explore every option, then you don't know which option is the good one. Basically. And, I mean, this way may lead absolutely nowhere interesting. Or it may lead to a CD-ROM. Which is something I've not thought about or mentioned in many a year. CD-ROMs. They were a thing once upon a time. Yep, and now I'm up, above places and things. And I feel like this is probably a terrible idea, jumping onto there. It really is. It really is. Because I'm pretty certain yep. Severe pain going in there. Oh well. Done it now. Shitting Baconator. Ah. Don't lose your head. And okay, made it through there. Now where? That door does not open. This one does.
What the? Oh, you did not just try and run a trace on me. Alright, take that. Oh yeah, I hope you backed up that server tonight. Boss is gonna be real pissed when his mom starts getting love letters from porn sites.
Hello?
kidding me. What are you using for security down there? A trash 80?
Probably.
Guys, it's called encryption. This is too easy. I'd let you off the hook, but stupidity always brings out the asshole in me.
Hey there?
Alright, yeah. Just 1 minute. No, nothing to worry about. Just a harmless email. Not a self-replicating embedded virus or anything. Wow, you really opened it. I can't believe you just opened it. What kind of a freaking idiot just opens it?
I know. Maybe we'll just come back later.
What? Oh yeah, sorry. The name's Mitnick. I'm in charge of computer systems, network security, that kind of thing. You're the new kid, right? LaCroix's boy. Surprised you actually made it down here.
Please don't ever refer to me as that again. Surprised? What do you mean?
I've been following your progress on the cameras. Handled yourself pretty well with all of the creepy crawlers and the sewers. Like a bad sequel to Chad up there.
You saw that? You could have used some help up there.
Nothing I could do from here. Those old sewer systems are wired with punch cards and vacuum tubes, built back in the technological dark ages. Sorry, but I don't do analog, newbie.
Yeah, whatever. Look, I've got a few questions.
Go ahead.
Tell me about what you do.
Me? Like I said, I'm the resident tech head. Keep this place wired to the outside world. Gary wants me to keep it close on the street. At the same time, I'm supposed to be upgrading the network.
Upgrading what? What were you going to say?
Well, you are one of us, I guess. Alright, I'll let you in on a Nosferatu secret. We've got a worldwide information network called ShrekNet. Top secret. Strictly for clan use only. None of the other clans even know it exists.
What's it for?
Oh, lots of stuff. Reconnaissance, code breaking, espionage. If you've got the clearance, you have access to the entire Nosferatu database. You want the name of LaCroix Taylor? Got it. Jeanette Vorman's bra size. We got that too.
Very cool. And you're trying to upgrade it?
I'm trying to add a few more network hubs in the city so we're covered in case of emergency. But Gary doesn't want anyone leaving until this whole thing with LaCroix blows over. Which basically leaves my freaking cheese hanging in the wind.
Maybe I can help you out.
Yeah, you do that? Man, that would really help me out. I could hook you up along the way. Make it worth your while. I got access to all kinds of goodies.
I'm in. What do I need to do?
I need a little time to set things up. Technical details. I'll send an email to your haven and tell you what needs to be done. That's all you need to know for now.
By the way, how did you end up down here in Mitnick?
Me? Before all this, I was a hacker. Good one, too. There wasn't a system I couldn't crack. Telcos, DOD, you name it. One time, I emailed the president all the nuclear missile activation codes. And the FBI was shitting their pants. But one day I ran across this system. Oh, totally dark. Unbelievable security. I fried 3 laptops trying to bust it. I worked on it for months. Didn't sleep much at all. I'd almost given up. But I caught a lucky break one night and finally broke in.
And what was it?
It was, Nosferatu database. Not even a really important one either. Which was probably the only reason I cracked it. I dug around for a while, got totally freaked out, and I unplugged. 2 hours later, guess who shows up at my door? Gary. And voila, here I am.
How's life, unlife since then?
Are you kidding? I love this shit. I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna win any beauty contests, but I wasn't too good looking before anyway. Now I get all the cool new toys, plus I just happen to get to live forever. Not a bad deal if you ask me.
I guess. I have a few more questions.
Go ahead.
Tell me about this place.
What, the Warrens? Not much to tell. Just a bunch of us living down here, trying to stay off the radar. It ain't pretty, but it's home. Gary's the big man on campus. He's running the show.
Place looks pretty empty.
There's more of us than you'd think. They're around. But you won't see too many of the brood down here. But they'll be watching you.
Obviously, I understand how they feel. Can I join this brood?
You? Here? LaCroix's spy. Come on, newbie. Do we really look that stupid?
I've got no loyalty to LaCroix. Right now, I just don't have much of a choice.
Well, all right, I can see that. I'll give you some advice. You want to get in good with Gary, then listen to what he says and don't shoot your mouth off. He's a mean bastard, but he'll treat you right if you're straight with him.
Cool. Thanks for the advice. Where can I find him?
Yeah, he knows why you're here. LaCroix must be pissed. But I hope you're not here looking for some payback. LaCroix knows better than to mess with Gary, sheriff or no sheriff.
Hey, look, I'm just here to talk. Where can I find him?
His room is just down the hall. You'll probably find him there. Or maybe he'll find you.
I'll go find him. See ya. Yes, Mitnick. Interesting individual. Blue blood pack just sitting around in a room filled with cardboard boxes. That is probably not wonderfully healthy. And who do we have here?
Bitch, I can't believe she got the cover of Glamourella this month.
Who got the cover of what?
I mean, just look at her. Too fat, big teeth, and her complexion. Does she wash her face with a cheese grater?
Slow down, cowgirl. Who exactly are we talking about here?
I mean, like anyone ever knew who Tawny Sessions was before I left the scene. She'd still be a fluff girl at Vivisection, making $10 a stiffy if I was still around. Ugh.
Who the hell is Tawny Sessions?
Tawny Sessions is a wannabe face girl with no talent whatsoever and scabby little knees. Do you know she got Model of the Year? Before I got here, she would have had a hard time making the catalog for Jacques Penet.
That's a good one. Who are you, by the way?
Oh, right. You probably don't recognize me with this whole Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing I've got going on here. My name is Amalia.
Hey, Amalia. How come you hate Tawny Sessions so much?
Before this neat little makeover, I used to be a model. I was all over the place. TV, magazines, billboards. I mean, I was hot. Super
McGee's
hot.
password?
And I knew it, which is why Gary decided to invite me into his freaky little family.
Well, why not just kill Tawny? It'd probably make you feel better.
I don't want to kill her. That's too quick and painless. I want to
Fair.
ruin her name in the business for good. I want to dig up something on her that smells so bad even the tabloids will think twice about printing it.
Sounds cool, so what's stopping you?
Gary says that everyone has to lay low until this thing with the prince cools down. Until then, I'm stuck here watching the whole world kiss Tawny's big fat ass.
Maybe I could help you out. What would I need to do?
I have some wireless cameras that I need you to set up in her apartment. One in her bedroom, one in her bathroom, and one in her kitchen. I'm sure you'll see good places to hide them once you're there.
What else?
Once the cameras are in place, you'll need to hook them up to the network. Log into her computer using the password Cleopatra. From there, you'll be able to activate the cameras.
Cleopatra. What do you think you're gonna see?
Who cares? Sex, drugs, bad hygiene. Everyone gets a little dirty when the door is closed. Tawny's no different, and probably worse than most.
And what's in it for me? That's the question I like most of all.
Look, I'll definitely make it worth your while if you do it right. But listen, I don't want her dead. I want her to suffer. Get in and get out without her knowing about it. Understand?
Fine, I'll do it.
You will? Great. Here are the cameras. She lives in Hollywood, an apartment building right across from the Lucky Star Motel. I had someone here dig up a spare key to her apartment for me. Take that, too.
Cool. Can I ask you a few more questions?
Sure. Whatever.
Looking for Gary. Tell me about how you came to be here.
Nosferatu have a sixth sense of humor. Sometimes they feel that their victims, namely moi in this particular case, have an overabundance of vanity and need to be taught an important life lesson.
Wouldn't it be a death lesson? I see. So what happened?
Well, I had just won Guy Magazine's The Most Ridiculously Hot Chick in the Known Universe Award. And when I came home after the ceremony, lo and behold, Gary was sitting there on my couch with a martini in his hand. You fill in the blanks.
Clearly a prestigious award. So have you learned your life lesson?
Yeah, the lesson is life is a cold-hearted bitch, so now I get to be one, too. You get that? You need to write it down?
Bummer. See ya. Yes, Imalia is entertaining. Let's just leave it at that. This is not the right way at all. I'm going back on myself. That's not good at all. If I want to see Gary, I need to go another way than this. Shit. You know what? Let's see. Yes, this is the way to go. There's a dead rat, so it has to be the right way to go.
By the clack-smack cracking of my thumbs, something wicked this way comes. I don't remember seeing you on the guest list for the dinner party. We're having a wrap party for the Misfits, about 40 years late. Cast and crew only, boss.
Where are you?
Maybe I'm in your head. Uh-oh. You might have picked up one of those psychoses so common to new kindred.
I just need to talk to you.
We are talking, but you aren't listening, boss.
Where are you? Let's talk face to face.
I'm over here, boss. Wait, maybe I'm over here. Or maybe I'm behind you with a hatchet in my hand. Or did you ever stop to think that your fear, if given a voice, would sound like this?
What do you want?
You should know this, Nosferatu. What do our kind want? We want to know. What's the first question you would ask if you were me?
Who are you?
Wrong. Try again, boss.
Why are you here?
You're a bright one, aren't you? Exactly. Because I already know who you are, but I don't know why you're here. And when I don't know something, I need to find the answer.
I'm here about the Ankaran sarcophagus.
You don't say. Wake up, boss. Who do you think you're dealing with? Why else would LaCroix send you on this snipe hunt? Oh, that's right. I know you work for the prince.
Why did you ask then?
Because I like the sound of my own voice. It's not every day we get visitors, boss. I needed to hear it from you. You're a long way from home, and neither the prince nor Isaac nor Nines have any domain down here. Tread carefully.
Who are you? Show yourself.
Are you sure, boss? You don't want my image in your subconscious. It's the stuff nightmares are made
Honestly,
of.
I've just met Mitnick and Emalia. Just come on out, fella.
Careful what you wish for. You just might get it.
Yeah?
Behind you, boss. Boo!
Oh, no. You look not actually anywhere near as bad as your child are. Who are you?
What? You don't recognize me from the pictures? Gorgeous Gary Golden? Don't tell me you missed Pirate Town or Tap Hotel. Little before your time, eh, boss? Well, those days are long past. Nowadays, it's just Gary.
Delighted. Now, where's the sarcophagus?
Where did it go? That thing seems to get around more than Mae West. Why, might I ask, should I give you that information?
Because I cleaned your sewers from the Samichi and brought you some masquerade endangering items too.
Oh, my hero. Had it not been for that damn Shamisi, you'd still be searching under rocks for us. It was hardly a favor, but I know where your prince's prize is. There's very little that doesn't leak down into this place. Tell me, boss, you ever gone up against a Kuei Jin?
What's a Kuei Jin?
The Kuei Jin are vampires, but not like kindred. Sometimes known as the vampires of the East.
Well, then I have.
But they ain't kin, boss. They're just someone else that, if you ain't being careful, might give you the final death.
Yeah, I think I killed one back in Santa Monica. What about him?
Even for old Gary, there ain't much more to tell. You see, I sent an agent, Barabbas, to snoop around Chinatown, do a little hacking, make a few contacts. But he hasn't been calling lately, and it's breaking my heart.
Damn it, what is this? Every time I need something, someone wants a favor.
Welcome to Undeath, boss. Ain't it a hoot?
It's almost like I'm
trip
playing
to
some kind of
Chinatown?
role-playing game.
You're in no danger there. Me? Best you don't mention my name there, boss. That's the going rate for my info right now. You get our chum back from Chinatown, I'll give you what you need.
I'll go if you make it worth my while.
Hey, save yourself some time, boss. You've got no bargaining power. I know Prince Priss is breathing down your neck every second you keep him from his prize. Close your mouth, chew on the resentment, and open your ears. The Golden Temple in Chinatown. It's a piss-poor copy of a real place. Looks like it'd be more at home in a theme park. That I saw is where you'll find the leader of the L.A. Kuei-jin. They call her Ming Zhao. Sounds dangerous? No, this ain't a suicide mission, boss. You'll be more of a curiosity than a threat. Talk to Zhao, ask her where my boy is, and get him back. Once he's safe, I'll tell you everything you need to know about the sarcophagus.
Sounds dangerous. Got anything I can use to protect myself?
Let's see what I got. For a fellow sewer rat, I'm willing to let it go cheap.
Free Elder Vitae, that's generous indeed. Many thanks. Anything else?
Use your head and your eyes. Chinatown's more liable to offer you than 10 Hollywoods, but not if you're smart.
I wonder if he drained himself for that. Aren't the kindred at war with the Kuei-jin?
Not that I know of. It's like the eye of the hurricane right now. Don't make those winds blow, boss.
And why don't you go yourself?
Forget it, boss. It's Chinatown.
The Kuei-jin are going to be sorry I ever came to town.
Whatever you say, boss. Remember, boss, that's their kingdom. Start testing them. You won't like the results. Just get our boy back.
I'll remember that. Goodbye. This clock, all the way throughout that conversation, just ticking away, was driving me a little bit potty. But we've spoken to Gary, so that's all done. We don't know where the sarcophagus is yet, though. Because instead we've got another bleeding job to do. Or another way of looking at it, we've got more game to play. Ha ha ha! We do not need to worry about visiting Romero again, however. Though he is right in there. I want to see if I can't do that little job for Amalia. Celebrity Ash Rivers walks away from deadly crash. 9 lives? Maybe. This can be done successfully without obfuscate, but why on earth would you do it without obfuscate when you've got an option to do it with obfuscate? Is my question. Bedroom, one in her bathroom, one in her kitchen. Kitchen. And now Three cameras detected. Nicely done. I can't wait to see your dirty little Tony in action. We're monitoring you from here. Get out quietly and come back. Getting out as quietly as I can. And we're done. And I have to go back to bloody Amalia. I really don't want to do that right now. Samichi, I should also tell Isaac that I've dealt with them. I should tell Vivi about dealing with Julius. Okay. Damn it, I have 4 humanity. Though I wasn't deliberately trying for a low humanity run, so it doesn't really matter if it gets any higher than it is. Or lower, for that matter. None of it matters.
Evening.
King's Way. There was a Samichi. Notice I've used past tense.
Exceptional. Come by in a little while. I should have something for you then.
Thanks, Isaac. I appreciate it. Actually, I didn't have any other questions. I'll stop by later to pick it up. Thanks, Isaac. It's officially time to head to Chinatown, I think. Grab another rat first. Chinatown. Where the sewers look weird and different. But that's perfectly fine, they're allowed to. Anyway, that's enough for now, I think. I hope you've been entertained. Feel free to embrace the madness further another time, and farewell for now.